Let me ask you something. You ever been with a woman and you knew something was there, but you hesitated? You didn't want to misread the situation. You didn't want to make it awkward. So you waited for her to make the first move, and she never did. Here's the truth. She was waiting for you. Because when a woman's turned on, she doesn't announce it. She doesn't grab your hand and lead you to the bedroom. She sends signals, hidden ones, and she's hoping, praying that you'll pick up on them and take charge. So today we're breaking down 10 hidden signals that a woman is horny, but waiting for you to make the first move. Miss these? She'll think you're not interested, and she'll move on. Catch them? You're about to have a very good night. Let's go. Number 10. Her breathing gets heavier when you're close. Here's something most guys don't notice. When a woman's turned on, her body needs more oxygen, so her breathing changes. Her chest rises and falls more noticeably. She takes deeper breaths when you lean in. She exhales slowly after you say something close to her ear. This is pure biology. Arousal increases heart rate and oxygen demand, so her body reacts. And if you're close enough to notice her breathing shift, she wants you that close. Next time you're talking to her, lean in slightly. Drop your voice. If her breathing deepens, that's your green light to get closer. Number 9. She finds excuses to be alone with you. Pay attention to this one. If she suggests going somewhere quieter, offers you a ride home, or says, "Let's get out of here," she's creating the opportunity. She wants you away from the crowd. She wants privacy. She wants to see if you'll make a move when no one's watching. Women don't isolate themselves with men unless they're comfortable with what might happen. So if she's engineering one-on-one time, don't just talk. Escalate. Touch her arm. Move closer. Test the energy. If she stays close, she's ready. Number 8. She keeps licking or biting her lips. This one's instinct. When a woman's aroused, her lips become more sensitive, and her body reacts with subconscious movements. She bites her bottom lip while looking at you. She runs her tongue along her lips slowly. She touches her mouth more than usual. Why? Because deep down, she's thinking about kissing, about mouths, about other things. So if you catch her doing this multiple times, she's not just thirsty. She's imagining what it would feel like to kiss you. The move? Hold eye contact when she does it. Smile slightly. Then say, "You keep doing that." Watch her reaction. If she gets flustered or does it again, she wants you to do something about it. Number 7. She touches you and then lingers. Here's the difference between friendly touch and sexual touch. Friendly touch is quick. A tap, a pat, and it's over. Sexual touch lingers. She puts her hand on your arm and leaves it there. She touches your chest, and she doesn't pull away immediately. She rests her hand on your leg and lets it sit. That extra second or two, that's her testing if you're comfortable with her hands on you. And if you don't reciprocate, she'll assume you're not interested. So next time her touch lingers, put your hand on hers. If she doesn't move away, escalate. Number 6. She plays with her hair while looking at you. Let's be clear about what this means. When a woman twirls her hair, runs her fingers through it, or flips it while maintaining eye contact with you, that's a mating display. It's subconscious, it's biological, and it's sexual. She's drawing attention to her femininity. She's showing you she's grooming herself. She's making herself appealing for you. And when she does it repeatedly in your presence, she's hoping you'll notice. So when you catch her playing with her hair, compliment it. Your hair looks good like that. If she smiles and touches it again, she's responding to your attention. That's when you move closer. All right, gentlemen, we're halfway through. And if you've seen even 3 of these, she's not just feeling good around you, she's turned on and waiting for you to act. But these next 6, they're even clearer. So pay close attention, because these are the signals that separate the guys who get it from the guys who go home alone. Number 5. She mentions being tired or wanting to lie down. This seems innocent, but it's not. When a woman says she's tired, that she wants to relax, or that she just wants to lie down somewhere. She's planting the idea of a bed, of being horizontal, of being in a vulnerable, intimate position. I'm so exhausted. I just want to curl up somewhere. I wish I could just lay down right now. She's hoping you'll offer a solution. Your place, her place, somewhere private. Because tired is code for, I want to be alone with you in a place where we can get comfortable. So when she says this, don't just sympathize. Want to get out of here? We can go somewhere more comfortable. If she says yes immediately, she's been waiting for you to suggest it. Number 4, she sits or stands closer to you than necessary. Here's a simple truth. Personal space is sacred. If a woman doesn't want you close, she'll keep her distance. But if she's constantly moving closer, standing right next to you when there's plenty of room, or sitting with her body pressed against yours, she's closing the gap on purpose. She stands shoulder to shoulder with you when side by side would work. She sits close enough that your legs touch. She leans into you when she laughs. This is her body saying, I want physical contact. I want to feel you against me. And if you don't reciprocate by staying close or touching her back, she'll think you're not into it. So next time she invades your space, stay there. Put your arm around her. If she melts into you, you've got your answer. Number 3, she asks you to touch her with an excuse. This one's sneaky, but effective. When a woman asks you to feel how soft her sweater is, to check if her hands are cold, or to touch her necklace, she's not asking for your opinion. She's giving you permission to touch her. Feel how soft this is. Are my hands cold? Does this feel weird to you? She's manufacturing a reason for physical contact because she's too nervous to just ask you to touch her directly. So when she does this, don't just comply and pull away. Touch her, but then leave your hand there a second longer than necessary. Look her in the eyes while you do it. If she doesn't move away, she wants more. Number 2, she makes intense eye contact and doesn't break it. Eye contact is everything. When a woman holds your gaze for longer than normal, when she looks at you like she's trying to read your mind, when she stares at your lips while you talk, that's sexual tension building in real time. She locks eyes and doesn't look away. She glances at your mouth repeatedly. She holds your stare even when it gets intense. This is her way of saying, I'm right here. I'm ready. Make your move. And if you break eye contact first, or if you don't do anything with that moment, she'll assume you're not feeling it. So next time she holds your gaze like that, hold it right back. Then lean in slightly. Just a few inches. If she leans in too, close the gap. Number 1, she tells you she wants you to come over late at night. Here's the big one. If a woman texts you after 10 p.m. asking if you want to come over, if she suggests hanging out late, or if she invites you to watch a movie at her place at midnight, she's not interested in Netflix. She's interested in you. Late night invites are never innocent. Women don't invite men over late unless they're comfortable with what might happen. So if you get that text, don't overthink it. I'll be there in 20. That's all you need to say. Because she's already decided she wants you. She's just waiting to see if you'll show up. All right, fellas, there you have it. 10 hidden signals that she's horny and waiting for you to make the first move. And if you're seeing 3 or more of these, stop waiting for her to make it obvious. She's already given you everything you need. Now it's on you to act. Drop a comment if you've ever caught these signals too late. Hit that like button, subscribe, and check out the next video where we break down exactly how to escalate once you see these signs. Until next time, trust the signals, make your move, and take what's yours.